Peace be with you, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Trevor. Very grateful to have you here. Today's video I'm going to be recommending 10 fall cheapies. So these are all going to be fragrances. You can get a full 100 ml bottle for right around the $40 price point at the discounters, namely Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, Joma Shop. I'll link all of the best prices that I can find online for these fragrances in the description below. So be sure to watch to the end of the video, and we're going to get right into it with the number 10 spot. This is going to be Reminiscences Patchouli. So what you get here is very much a hippie style patchouli, like 1960s Summer of Love. Very much just a straightforward patchouli in that sense, but it's rounded out with a really nice sweetness from some labdanum, vanillic qualities, ambers, and it also has a nice chocolatey quality to its patchouli facet. So it's almost like a very earthy soil, both damp and dry, very autumnal in spirit chocolate cake patchouli. High quality, very high quality ingredients, very well composed. Not the greatest longevity, however. I think vintage formulations were beast mode in performance, but this one gives me about 4 to 5 hours. Still well worth the price, and quite a good dent in there already, so you can tell that I do enjoy wearing this one in the autumn season. So that's the number 10 spot, Reminiscence from Patchouli. Or sorry, Patchouli from Reminiscence. Number 9 spot is going to be Sultan Noir from Pascal Morabito. This is cinnamon, iris, green apple, and amber. The green apple in here is kind of like a Jolly Rancher-esque tart fruitiness. The amber in here is very gooey. The cinnamon and iris give it a very powdery, dusty quality. So it's a very light, intimate, soft fragrance. Dusty, old school, not old school scent profile, but old in terms of like a dusty, abandoned house or theater or library. That sort of textural feel is coming off in here, but it has a very warm, cozy, comforting scent profile in terms of its temperature and tone. Very cuddly fragrance, perfect for the entire autumn season, right from the beginning of the harvest season, before Halloween, all the way up until the Christmas season. This is perfect for the entire autumn, and a steal at $30. Moderate longevity, I get about 6 hours. One of my favorite bedtime fragrances. Next, we have one that is getting harder to find. I wanted to throw it in this list to recommend it for fall 2023 before it's gone. You can still get 100 mLs of this without a cap for like 30 bucks. You can get full presentation 50 mLs for like 25. Between Joma Shop and Fragrance Net, this is Stash from Sarah Jessica Parker. Very nice, almost maple syrupy style woody fragrance. I think there's some pepper in here, either black or pink pepper, that kind of gives it this very zesty, fresh, bright, jovial, outgoing character, with a very nice, sensual, sweet, and almost syrupy wood in the background. Very, very high quality ingredients, very much well worth the price, and like I said, getting harder to find, so I'd recommend picking this one up this autumn. A little bit more of a unisex fragrance, slightly leaning masculine, I would say, but definitely not the most rugged in the list if you're looking for that, just because it does lean a little bit sweet, but it's not a juvenile, youthful sweetness. Very beautiful woody fragrance, however. One of my favorites for this time of the year. Again, pretty decent little dent in this one. I've only had this one for one autumn season. Okay, so that is the number 8 spot. The number 7 spot, Jaipur Homme from Boucheron. Again, quite a big dent in here. Love this one. This is a old school barbershop fragrance with a little bit of a powdery texture, soapy, powdery barbershop fragrance with a heavy dose of vanilla and cinnamon. Nick Monardo is the nose behind this one, so excellent craftsmanship, very high quality ingredients. Again, decent longevity. I get about 7 hours with this one. This is the Eau de Parfum, and one of my go-to grabs for holiday dinners, whether Thanksgiving or Christmas. This one gets the job done for both of those. Very elegant, classy, sophisticated, and warm pick for the autumn time. Number 7, Jaipur Homme EDP. Okay, number 6 spot is going to Bentley For Men Absolute. This is a semi-sweet pencil shavings is the best way to describe this fragrance. A little bit of an austere atmosphere this one gives off. A kind of reserved, more mature, no-nonsense kind of fragrance. It has some incensey, smoky qualities in the midst of that semi-sweet pencil shavings. I think black was a good bottle color choice for this fragrance. It's not overly dark, but it is, like I said, just very reserved, austere. Very serious, I would say. Perfect for this time of the year, though. It just captures that very dry, woody, semi-sweet aspect that is so essential in the fall time. And Michel Almerac, I believe, was the perfumer behind this one, and he essentially transplanted his Gucci Pour Homme DNA into this bottle. So very great DNA and quality for the price. I think this is about $30. Again, moderate longevity. I get about 6 hours with this one. Bentley For Men Absolute, the number 6 spot. Number 5 spot, going to a little bit of a staple in the fall and winter. This is going to be Burberry's London. Very nice autumn sweater weather sweater on this bottle right here. Again, you get kind of that cinnamon that is essential component of many of the autumnal scent profiles in here, but it's also composed with a nice coniferous, almost pine tree style Christmas holiday gift shop vibe, and then also a nice port wine accord that almost gives off a little bit of a holiday dinner atmosphere. This is just the holidays in a bottle, so I think this is perfect to wear right from the end, like right after Halloween all the way up until New Year's. This one is going to be great to rock through that entire holiday season. Moderate longevity, I get about 4 to 5 hours with this one, but $30 for 100 ml is usually what this runs you, and easy to reapply, definitely. A little bit more of a fragrance that I reach for at holiday gatherings more so than a daily driver, but it could easily be a signature scent during this time of the year if you're looking for that. So that's Burberry's London for the number 5 spot, or 6 spot. No, that's the number 5 spot. We're halfway through the list. Okay, number 4 spot is going to Dolce & Gabbana's The One Eau de Toilette. So you can still get testers of this with the cap for $38-ish on Joma Shop right now. This is barely making the list for that reason, but it's an iconic classic in the fragrance community for a reason. Very nice amber, tobacco, and ginger. Pops off my skin a little bit better in the high heat and is easily a daily driver during this time of the year. Captures the essence of the autumn extremely well. Evokes the imagery of the same types of color schemes that the trees and the light and the sunsets at this time of the year have. Absolutely stunning juice composed by Olivier Polge. Highly recommend this one. I get about 6 hours longevity, and like I said, $38 at Joma Shop for the tester, 100 ml, absolute steal of a deal. Dolce & Gabbana's The One, number 4 spot. Okay, the number 3 spot, this one is one of the most complimented fragrances in this list. Only more complimented is the number 2 spot coming up, but this one is a beautiful kind of Versace Eros DNA twist with a coffee note. This is Halloween Man X. So you can get these 125 ml bottles somewhere between the $30 to $50 range. Definitely shop around, don't pay more than $40 for it, but it, like I said, has a very nice aromatic vanilla and a little bit of a coffee twist on that. So it's in lavender, so it feels very masculine and like a cologne because of that lavender in there, but it has a mass appeal because of the coffee and vanilla, and a little bit of like a whiskey tinge as well to kind of darken it up and give it a little bit more of an edge to it. That being said, it is a little bit youthful overall. One that I don't reach for as often as I did when I was in my 20s, but it is one of the best DNAs and the most mass appealing and the most well received by the public. This is Halloween Man X, number 3 spot. The number 2 spot is my most complimented fragrance in this list. A little bit divisive. Some of my subscribers have said this is the worst fragrance that they've ever smelled. That being said, it's overwhelmingly well received on Fragrantica and by the people that complimented on me. It's going for $20-ish on FragranceNet, about $30 on Amazon right now. This is Colors Man Black from Benetton. Very nice synthetic oud. So it's very much of a synthetic fragrance, but usually that means syrupy in texture, but this one has none of that syrupy texture in here, so I very much enjoy this scent profile. So like I said, synthetic woods, lavender, vanilla, and black pepper and nutmeg are really some of the main fragrances in here. It very much has that holiday gift shop vibe that you sort of get from the Burberry London, but it takes it in a completely different direction with the lack of cinnamon in this one, and focuses really more on that lavender, black pepper, nutmeg. Just absolutely stunning composition though. It's like a dark, festive fragrance is the best way to describe it. It definitely lives up to that black appeal in the same way that, you know, Bulgari Man in Black or Prada Luna Rossa Black, or even like Versace Oud Noir. This is definitely kind of in that vein of fragrance, but one of, like I said, the number 1 most complimented fragrance in this list, and I think perfect for the entire holiday season, like after Halloween up through New Year's. This one's going to be awesome for that. Perfect for fall and winter, but this one comes in and out of stock, and I saw it was in stock right now, so I wanted to recommend it for this autumn 2023. And then the number 1 fragrance in this list is not mass appealing or that compliment pulling. I don't even think I've ever gotten a compliment on this one, but it's my favorite in the list for me, at least in terms of my own taste, and as well as the overall quality of the fragrance, and that is Encre Noir à l'Extrême. Again, another one I've got quite a big dent in. I think all of these bottles have quite big dents in them, a testament to how much I do enjoy them. This one is kind of like if you've ever broken a pen off in your pocket, that pen ink from a Bic pen, you get that sort of astringent, clean, dark, inky quality, which is what the Encre is referring to. This is why the bottle is an inkwell. But then the à l'Extrême part gives this very nice, semi-sweet, burning leaf, smoky, ambery, boozy quality to this fragrance. Absolutely stunning stuff. One of the ones I'm most looking forward to wearing starting October, running all the way through the end of January, really. Beautiful, beautiful composition, about 6+ hours longevity, and about $30 on the discounters for this 100 ml. So that is my top 10 recommendations for the autumn 2023 affordable $40 for 100 ml fragrances. I do have 2 more honorable mentions before I end the video. They are Tous Man 1920 The Origin from Tous. This is the Eau de Parfum version. This is a take on the Cartier Declaration DNA. The only reason I didn't put it in the list is because I would say just go ahead and get Cartier Declaration Parfum instead of this, even though it's about, you know, 2 to 4x the price. It's just better to own that one instead of this one. And then Coffee&Whisky, I could have put in this list. I actually prefer this to Halloween Man X, but seeing as they're both coffee fragrances, and that one is a little bit more mass appealing and more compliment pulling, I decided to put that one in the list. But this is actually my preferred coffee scent for the autumn. You can get it from Bath&Body Works for right around $40 as well. So those are my 12 recommendations for fall 2023. Let me know what your top affordable picks are in the comment section down below. And as always, I appreciate you sticking with me to the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.